Hello guys, Crispy here and welcome back to another video. In this one, my friends, I'm gonna be testing the Nvidia GeForce RTX 3060 Ti in Far Cry 6. We're running it using the latest Nvidia drivers at the time of recording this video, which are 472.12. This is the Founders Edition model of the card. I'm not overclocking it, as you can see right here. And as usual, we're running it using a Ryzen 950 900X and 32GB of RAM. Let's get right into it, shall we? And first of all, let's go through the settings real quick. I'm playing at 1080p resolution. We're also going to test this one at 1440p and 4K, starting off at 1080 of course, and we're using the Ultra settings preset right here. This game also supports some ray tracing, so we'll be testing it out a little bit later into the video, as well as the FSR, as you can see right here. Oops, that wasn't on purpose. Okay, can I actually ride the horse? Yes, I can. What? Interesting. This is super smooth, by the way, my friends. Shut up. Don't swear in my videos. Come on, Danny. All right, let's start counting our FPS. As you can see, GPU utilization is actually not maxed out at 1080p ultra settings. Jesus, what a bloodbath right there. All right. Yeah, GPU... That's really loud. GPU usage is close to being maxed out, but the 5900X is actually a little bit of a bottleneck here, just because the game doesn't use more than like 4 or 6 cores, so the CPU utilization stays at around 20%, and it can't really get higher frames. Good thing is, this is not really a competitive shooter, so... I mean, it's fine, right? 100 FPS on average is absolutely fine. Unfortunately, because of that, I am concluding that this game is not really that well optimized on the CPU front, because we've seen the same low CPU usage and lower FPS than what you should get with the other Far Cry games as well, since Far Cry 3 actually, back in 2012. They seem to still be using the same engine, and that's a little bit of a shame, you know. They should change things out here and there. Now, the game looks gorgeous. I love the water effects in this one. It looks really, really good. You can see the splash effects and stuff. Water has always been really good looking in Far Cry games. Look at that. The waves around my hands. Gorgeous. Very, very beautiful. Seems like 1080p is no real match for our RTX 3060 Ti in this game. Enabling FSR, by the way, will not improve things because it will just accentuate the CPU bottleneck, so GPU utilization will be even lower. Yeah, that's just how it is here in Far Cry. Let's stop it right there. 108 FPS average is super smooth, 76, 1% lows. Perfectly playable, of course. What about 2560 by 1440? I really feel like this resolution is very adequate for a 3060 Ti, still using the ultra settings with no ray tracing and no FSR for now. I will be enabling that at 1440p. Wow, look at that. Look at this. This is so gorgeous, this game. Holy crap. I'm gonna start counting our FPS. It seems like it's not gonna be CPU bound anymore at this resolution, which is great. By the way, a Ryzen 5 5600X or like an 11th gen or 10th gen i5 CPU overclocked will absolutely achieve the same results as the 5900X in this game. The game, as you can see and as I said before, doesn't utilize more than 20%, 25% usage on this CPU. So any fast single-core performance CPU with at least 8 threads will do a good job. Alright. Okay. Hi, buddy. How's it going? Yep. Oh my, it's so brutal. This game is so brutal, dude. I am so sorry. I understand. Just gonna drop him off by the water. Look at... Looking like Battlefield 2042 a little bit there. Yeah, that game is still in beta at the time of recording this video, and it has a lot of bugs. Anyways, guys, in a town area, you can get still around like 80 FPS, I guess. It's super good. It's really, really nice. Alright, I fast travel to our camp here. I'm gonna start counting our frames once again. I think this is a little bit more intensive than that town. As you can see, it's dropping into the 70s. Still pretty playable, obviously, and if you're playing a game like Far Cry 6, you really want those visuals to be good because, again, single-player title, and as long as you get 60 plus FPS, it's going to be an amazing experience. And the higher the graphics, the better and more immersive the experience will be, obviously. The game has 0 stutters here with the 3060 Ti, which is great as well. Kind of a breath of fresh air coming from Battlefield 2042. Let's try to attack this. What is happening there? I'm sorry, I don't want to kill those dogs, but they will attack me if I don't kill them, so... Well, at least he's in a better place right now. Hello. Oh, what the hell? They actually throw smokes, that's interesting. Yeah, smoke effects don't seem to be demanding here, which is great. Alrighty, here we go. Let's continue attacking this outpost thingy. What are you shooting, buddy? Are you feeling alright? What the hell? The dogs are kind of bugged in this one as well. Let's go ahead and enable FSR on ultra quality. And... I can tell it's a little bit over sharpened for sure. Yeah, but it still looks good, and if you like that visual effect, you know, the over sharpening, I mean, go for it. It's gonna probably look better than before. It was a little bit, just a little bit blurry before, and now it's just a little bit too sharp in my opinion. It still looks good. You get a lot more FPS as well. Look at that, the hundreds. It's way smoother. But again, single player title, I don't really feel like you do need 100 plus FPS, and I'd probably stick to the 1440p native resolution. Okay, that said, I am of course very glad that we got FSR here in this game. What the hell? Oh, it's so fast. Look at the water effects once again, guys. It's gorgeous, right? It's really, really good. I'm really liking the environments here of Far Cry 6. I think the waves could be a little bit better. You know, they never figured out how to do waves properly in games. What the heck are those things? Rats? What are rats doing in the beach? Yes, those are rats. What the hell? The over-sharpened look is still not bad looking at all. You know, it's pretty good, and you do get like 20 more FPS, or even more than that actually, on average. So yeah, if you want to play Far Cry 6 at 1440p using some FSR, go ahead and do it. It's super, super great. Stop it. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Come on. Where is Jack, by the way? Finally, 3840 by 2160 using ultra settings once again, and FSR disabled. Let's do this now. Oh, I forgot. I still have to test some DSR, not Raytracing. Gosh, so many things, you know, in technologies. It's beautiful. Anyway, let's start counting our frames. Seems like VRAM is just enough, you know, at 7.1 gigabytes of usage. We just started though, so it might go up a little bit. And yeah, FPS are still playable on ultra settings. And the 4K resolution, that's just insane, guys. 3060 Ti can actually provide a very playable experience still. I am impressed. I didn't really expect it to be so smooth. It's still well below 60 frames per second, but it's not really stuttering. At least it's not stuttering more than it did at 1440p and 1080p, so it's great, guys. It's really nice. As I was saying, what is happening? What the heck? It's so hard to drive through these... Oh god, I'm so sorry. Okay. Oh! Okay. Alright. We got to an enemy camp. Okay. What is going on with those textures on the gun, guys? Are they not loading at 4K? Did they actually lock the VRAM utilization at 7.1 gigabytes so the game doesn't stutter at higher resolutions with 8 gigs GPUs? I mean, I'm not really sure what's happening here. But yeah, that weapon doesn't look good at all. So fire effects are looking very similar to previous Far Cry games. Oh boy, oh, that's... The blood was was like flying. Yeah, okay, anyway. Get over here, boy. I got my Apex skills. Look at that. Aha! Gotcha. That wasn't needed. But alright, these textures are looking horrible. Some of them, at least. I really think they got some luck going on the VRAM side of things. I wish Battlefield did that, actually. It would be great, because currently a lot of cards are stuttering because of VRAM limitations in the beta. I'm actually restarting the game right now, because maybe the textures didn't load right. But I don't know, it really feels like some intended limitation by the developers, you know? Okay. So now, the textures on the weapon are a little bit better. And the VRAM is at 6.5 or 6.6 almost gigabytes. That's weird. Some of the textures are meh. Yeah, we're getting different results right now. Yeah, now the textures look really good on the weapon, but they might not look very good somewhere else. Because it's actually using less VRAM now. I don't know, guys. I'm not sure. FPS are basically the same. Whoa. What the hell just happened there? I thought I was the only one killing people for fun here. Alright guys, we're now playing at 4K resolution using the ultra settings, no ray tracing, and the FSR set to ultra quality. Let's find out how it runs. I'm actually making this after I made everything else in this video because I forgot to test FSR at 4K resolution. And you know what? I am gonna talk about this whenever I'm testing ray tracing. You can see those palm trees disappearing when they're off the screen, because that's how ray tracing works, and actually using DXR in this game will make it so the reflections are still there, but I've seen that it performs basically the same. I think did you just spawn there, or did I kill this girl? And oh boy, that's bad. Okay, anyway. But yeah, I thought maybe ray tracing wasn't really working. But it definitely was in this video a little bit later again. Anyway, at 4K resolution using FSR, AMD's FSR, the over-sharpening isn't really that noticeable, to be honest. And yeah, I think those of you with 4K monitors will definitely appreciate having it enabled, because it does allow you to get 60 plus FPS most of the time. Look at that. That's just incredible, right? So the 3060 Ti can indeed play this game. That's loud, dude. Holy crap. At 4K resolution with 60 plus FPS most of the time. It's probably gonna drop here and there, of course. So what I want to do next is test out some ray tracing here. So I set it back to 1080p, and let's leave it on ultra, of course. I think that's good. And I want some reflections, definitely. I don't really care about shadows being ray traced. As you can see, there isn't really a big difference here in the image on the right. Like, ray tracing off, ray tracing on. Doesn't really matter, right? I'm gonna keep that off. We're gonna enable this as well here. Okay, let's go ahead and restart the game. Okay, here we are, back at it again with ray tracing enabled. Yeah, it's enabled. As you can see, that tree is reflecting in the water there. And if I put it off the screen, it's still there, so it's working. It's 1080p still, and now the GPU is completely maxed out. We don't have a CPU bottleneck, I think. Yeah, we're getting around the same FPS as we did at 1440p without ray tracing. But yeah, I expected way lower FPS by using ray tracing, guys. In other games like Cyberbug, it is super intensive, but not here. Come on. Come on. Seriously, you're 1 HP. Gosh. Those armors in this game. Jesus. Oh my god, so many of them. Oh my. We're seeing some explosions here as well. Who has the explosives? I want to see who has the Oh, we got the artillery thing here. That's beautiful. Okay. You know what? Let's just grab some things. Oh, what? No, I don't want that. Okay, let's just take out another bullet off the air. Oh, that's the guy that's exploding everything. Oh, we can actually use it. That's nice. This guy actually shot at me while he was dying with a pistol. Oh, grenade. Okay, it's fine. If you're wondering why I'm not dead yet, it's because I chose the focus on story thingy. So you're basically invincible here. Oh boy, massive explosion, very close to us. So explosions seem to be very well optimized. Come on, can I kill this guy? Okay, I got everybody, I think. We can explode things in peace now. I believe we got this here. Yes. Can I explode that thing? No. Can we explode this thing? No. Can we explode that? Yes. I'm just gonna disable this to see how it looks without it and to see if there's a difference in frames. So there isn't a difference in FPS, but that actually makes everything sharper. And again, it's a little bit over sharpened with that setting enabled. So I don't like it too much. Yeah, I'd probably choose to leave that disabled in this one, guys. Usually I like sharper things, you know, crisp, but yeah, oh wow, that's a shark right there. So ultra settings, ray tracing, at least reflections, 1440p. Okay, is it the same as without ray tracing? Is ray tracing even working in this game? Let's see, can I spot myself in the water? I don't think so, but I can't really see the reflections, or my reflections at least. But going by that thing over there, you know, it's reflecting that, I think. At least that one. And whenever it's off the screen, you see that it's still there. The sky, or the clouds, however, don't seem to be ray traced. They disappear. But anyway, if you want to play this one with ray tracing, it seems like it might actually drop in explosions. We're gonna go back there and explode a few things. But the averages are still super nice, well above 60 frames. That is beautiful, guys. I can't use it anymore? Seriously? Are you serious? Okay, I can use this one. Oh, it's out of ammo. Alright, anyway, let's explode things very close to us. Does it work here? Okay. Look at that sunset, by the way, guys. Awesome stuff. Awesome, beautiful graphics. I love it. In terms of graphical fidelity, it's almost the same as without ray tracing, and it actually doesn't ray trace the sky. So as you can see, it's kind of weird. Whenever the sky disappears from the screen, the water is just blue. So yeah, that's it for wow. Let's try it out at 4K now. Using ultra settings and ray tracing, I think it's gonna be pretty much the same. Yep, 40s. So I'm impressed. Oh, god damn it. You bastards. What do you want? Oh my goodness. At least if you told me where to find Jack, but you don't do anything. Also, guys, now that we have that setting enabled, we're using 7.3 gigabytes of VRAM. The textures on the gun are good again. Textures everywhere else are decent as well. I don't know how this game handles textures. I can't really understand it. But yeah, that's been it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. FPS with RT or DXR are pretty much the same as the native stuff. So yeah, go ahead and enable it if you have a 3060 Ti or any other 30 series GPUs. I think it's worth it, maybe. Just gonna go ahead and enable this. Ultra quality at 4K. And now we're getting 60s, even with DXR. So that's insane, guys. Wow. You can actually have a around 60 FPS experience. That tree just fell. At 4K resolution, using some improved reflections. That's just amazing. And right now, at 4K, I feel like the over-sharpening effect isn't as pronounced, so I like it better with FSR enabled than disabled, to be honest. Uh-oh. Nope. Alright, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. It's getting late. So, let's stop it.
Mierda.
Don't swear, please. Love you all. Bye-bye.